Welcome back to the latest episode of This Guy's Thoughts. Always appreciate swinging by the channel, taking the time out of your busy day, your busy night, and watching a review of mine. So tonight, what do we have here? One out of Taxman Brewing Company. So Taxman Brewing, located in Bargersville or Bargersville. I'm never really sure how to pronounce the name. I'm going to go with Bargersville, Indiana. So Indiana Brewery here. So normally, I live in Ohio. My family's from Illinois. It's where I was born and raised. It's where all of my family lives. So a handful of times a year, I travel from Ohio to Illinois. And I always stop. Try to get me some Taxman offerings there in central Indiana. So they're not mind-blowing beers, but they're solid and they're well priced. I think I paid $7.99 for a 4-pack of this. That's typical to what I pick up. On Saturdays, I just found out on my last trip, they always have like 2 offerings available at this shop I stop at, and it's like $3.99 a 4-pack. It's like a Saturday only special. You can get $3.99 a 4-pack of their a couple different styles of their beers. So you know what? It doesn't seem like they're like price gouging or going crazy on the prices. Very, very fair priced beer, maybe underpriced beer for what they offer here. Okay, so Taxman Brewing. Quick history on them. Quick little information about them. Three of their founders or tax consultants, tax specialists, whatever you want to call them. And their work took them to Belgium. So a lot of their beers, I think almost every single beer I've had from them, it always says Belgian inspired. So they're big on producing Belgium inspired beers. So this right here is their S'morecast. It says it's a dark ale with lactose, cocoa, and spices. So also with Taxman, they produce about 6,000 barrels of beer a year. And that includes their seasonals and their like one-offs, limited release type of stuff. They are also the largest self-distributed brewery in Indiana. So these guys, looks like they put the work in to try to make their beer successful there. So a little bit of reading on this here. It's 6% alcohol by volume, 20 IBU. They always put that on there. They always put their canned on date, which in this case, it was 10/21 of 21. So this is just under or right around 3 months old at the time of this recording. And their logo there, they got the yellow skull with the top hat and the bow tie on for, I believe it's Benjamin Franklin. What's the only thing that's certain in life is death and taxes. Right there it is, all in one in their logo, okay? So it says, good times are predicted with S'morecast. It says, our Belgian-style dark ale inspired by rich, creamy s'mores. This ale features biscuity, rich body from lactose, sweet molasses. Notes of cinnamon, dark chocolate, and vanilla are also trending high in this decadent treat. So, you know what? They're usually pretty solid. I seen this one in there. I want to say this was like $7.99 for the 6-pack. Could have been $6.99. I can't remember. And there is no way I was passing on something called S'morecast with those adjuncts for like $2 a can. I picked up a 4-pack of it. I probably have some available for trade or for to ship out or whatever, give out. So, hey, you're new to the channel. What I need you to do, become a subscriber. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. I appreciate it if you drop a comment. I always enjoy reading the comments and interacting with people. So let's get a pour on this thing. So definitely playing the part of a dark ale. A lot of fisheye bubbles going on there in that head. It's kind of an aggressive, crazy man pour right there. So about maybe 2 fingers ahead on top of this. Tons and tons of fisheye bubbles, but it was a very aggressive pour. But under the fish eyes, looks like it could be a frothy, creamy head to this. Color-wise, just a dark amber color. If you look, I don't know how it's really showing up on camera. It's looking dark, but there's an amber tint down here, and it just gets dark as it works its way up. So a dark ale is what they're calling this. As far as the nose, wow, there's a lot going on there. I get chocolate. I get vanilla. I get even a little bit of a yeastiness. Seems pretty good. Not a bad nose. Nothing mind-blowing, but there's a chocolate, a little bit of vanilla, maltiness, a little bit of a yeastiness to this. Maybe a little bit of that farmhouse ale thing going on in here. So, let's see here. See if we can mix it up a little bit here. I think I do kind of get a sweet molasses. The molasses is really there too. I think maybe the first couple of noses, there was something I couldn't quite pinpoint. I'm pretty sure it might be molasses is what that is there. So, hey, I'm gonna get a drink on this thing, see what it's all about. Okay. So we got a good chocolate. Got a nice chocolate flavor to it. Actually, got dark chocolate too. So, body, lower side medium body to this. Maybe thinner, higher side of thinner, lower side medium. Crisp, prickly, wet on the tongue. Back half there, get a little bit of like a roasted malty chocolateness. A little bit of a sweet cinnamon, almost graham crackery taste to this. The molasses is there. Now, if you followed my channel, you know I've done some beers that's heavy on molasses, and you know, some of them push my limits on that molasses. I can taste it here, but it's like a secondary flavor. Pretty solid. Jumping right to a score on this thing with a 6.6% alcohol by volume, 20 IBU. As far as bitterness on it, it's more of a like chocolatey, dark chocolate bitterness. As I'm talking right now, I'm kind of breathing, exhaling some of that dark chocolate on this thing here. So, very good. As far as scoring it, good with punching this in at about a 3.9 out of 5. Good, enjoyable. Price point, man, I can't remember if it was $6.99 or $7.99 for a 6-pack, or 4-pack, but it doesn't matter. If this was $2 a can, worth it. I mean, we got lactose, we got cocoa, we got spices, and the spices I'm really picking up is a little bit of cinnamon in there. But again, it's one of those secondary flavors there. You know what? 3.9 out of 5. These guys are good. They're solid. Price point, you just can't bitch about that price point on their beers. Especially one of these other ones I got coming up. I don't know when I'll get around to releasing it, but I got another one coming up from them. I picked up 2 4-packs there on my trip through. But anyhow, hey, you're new to the channel. Hope you like what you've seen here, and I hope you think about becoming a subscriber. Like always, everybody, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.